Hi, I'm Lucy. Good to see you. Thanks for coming today. My theme today is awareness. And so I have a reading on awareness today, and we'll be doing a moon salutation too. I'll go slowly with this. It's a standing movement, and it's just gentle flow. So do what you can, as I usually say, and we'll get started, okay? So hop onto your mat and lie down. Take your arms out to the sides, just be in that receiving position. If you're uncomfortable lying down, absolutely sit up. But most people I find are more uncomfortable sitting when they start, because their backs and stuff like that. So, all right. So we're gonna come over to the mat and I'll be demonstrating. Stretch out your legs, take your arms out again, allow yourself to sink in. Breathe in, expand your belly. Exhale, let the abdomen fall. So just let your body breathe here. Breathing in, breathing out without pause, without sound. So remember, as you inhale, your belly is lifting. As you exhale, your belly is coming down. Breathing in, breathing out. There's that rhythmic action. It's like, and you want to try and just make your whole body breathe. You want to really sense it, even in your arms, even not just at the nose or mouth, even in your arms and legs. Your whole body is breathing. I know it's a hard sort of concept, but just imagine it. Just use your imagination that everything is breathing here. Inhale, expand, exhale, contract. And feeling that soft rhythm of the breath with the body. Breathing in the good and the relaxation. Exhaling worry and doubt. And that long list of things to do, sort of move it out of the room, right? Anything that you're holding on to, your attachments, I want you to put it outside that room that you're in a box or basket, and breathe in all this good in this present moment. And breathe in I. So imagine the sound of I as you breathe in, and then the sound of am as you breathe out. Hear it in your mind's eye. I as you breathe in, and am as you breathe out. I am. Breathing in, breathing out, without pause, without sound. Breathe in I. Breathe out am. Good. And as you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes and come back slowly into the room. Right. So let's bring our arms above the head. We're going to stretch in symmetrical stretch. So as you're ready, just bring them up and over. Tuck your tailbone. Press your toes away from you and stretch all the way into the fingertips, lengthening here. And a long symmetrical stretch. So you can point the toes and then point the heels, right? Point the toes, then point the heels as you lengthen here. And then lengthen a little more in the left, lengthen a little more in the right. Yawn if you need to yawn. And releasing down. Interlace your fingers behind your head, supporting your head. Bring the shoulder blades over to the right side of your mat for the half moon. Bring your heels to the right side of your mat, crossing left ankle over right and keeping your pelvis square to the ceiling. Okay, so you're not rolling. You're staying square on the floor here. And I want you to notice that gentle stretch along the left side, right? It's a gentle tension. And maybe a compression on the right. So just be with that feeling here right now. And hold that. And then scoot everything to the other side. So you're going to bring your shoulders to the left, your heels sliding to the left. If you feel comfortable, crossing right ankle over left, go ahead and do that and keep your pelvis square. You know, demonstrate that one again. So I'm bringing them over and I'm bringing my torso over, scooting shoulders. I want to try and relax my right arm toward the floor. I want to like sort of be very square to the ceiling. And then maybe I'll cross my right ankle over my left ankle here and breathe. And then coming back into the center, bending your knees, lowering the back to the floor, tilting the pelvis, and bringing both knees in, one knee at a time to the chest. Squeeze your legs in. Squeeze those organs. You can bring the knees together or apart, whatever's going to work for your body. Rock side to side, and you don't have to hold the shins if that bothers you. You can hold behind the knees. Rock over your back, side to side. Any way you want to hold. And like I always say, even if you want your hands down by your side, you can do that. If you're having trouble lifting the feet off the floor, just keep your feet on the mat and rock side to side, okay? Now make circles on the ceiling, circling around and around. You can make figure eights, you can make circles, but I want you to start by warming up the back, right? We're massaging the back here. Move in the other direction, massaging the back. Bringing those knees back into your chest. Lift your head and shoulders, tuck your chin if that feels good to your back. Bring your head back down and let's bring the knees into the chest as you are and then out to the sides. And so now we're isolating it. We're making two circles, one with each knee. So I'm bringing the knees to the chest and out to the sides, around, bringing the knees in, towards the chest, out to the sides and around. So I'm just making those isolated circles here. And then move in the other direction, out to the sides, towards yourself, inward, and then away from you. So see how I'm pulling the knees away from me and out. But I'm still making two circles with my knees. I just moved in the other direction. Bring the knees back into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Lift your head and shoulders again. Bring your head down, hug the right knee in towards you, and then hug the left knee in towards your underarm. And so side to side here. One knee in, and then the other knee, and moving side to side. So I like to get movement in these legs a little bit too. And then bring both knees in again. Bring the hands to the mat, out to the sides, palms down, and draw the knees to left. We're going to look right. And draw the knees to the right. We're going to look left. Everywhere I turn, I see healing. 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 Dropping your knees over to the right side. And if you have a prop, even a blanket is also a prop, you can place it between your knees like that. And remember this one, you can put something under your knees too. Stretching the left arm out and relax down. Hold this sideline twist. This is a dynamic twist. You breathe in and out as you move. So you're working, dynamic means you're working in a rhythmic fashion with your breath. And don't forget, if I say the affirmation, absolutely repeat it. 3 times is key to repeat it with me, if you'd like, and use this on your own too, these affirmations. Coming back to center, turn your palms down and roll the knees left, look right, and roll the knees right, look left. As you can see, I'm keeping my arms down and I'm just keeping everything else as still as I can. And the lower legs, the legs are moving, the lower body legs are moving side to side. Everywhere I turn, I see healing. 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 Dropping the knees to the left side, and you can bring them up towards your left arm, whatever is comfortable, stretching your right arm out. And then exhale, down, relax down. Hold this posture here again, and use the blanket between your knees again if that was comfortable. So you're gonna have to grab your prop again and do that. And then hold this pose. I like to hold the outside of the knee as well. So looking away is okay, but it might be too much on your neck. You might want to keep your head neutral or looking to the left. And breathe here. Allow yourself to settle in, sink down to the floor. And then coming back up to center and hug your knees back into your chest. Give yourself a hug for being here today and listening to this yoga class on acceptance. And here we affirm, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. Bringing the feet to your mat. Take a rest. Take a moment here. And the feet down, arms by your side. Take a few breaths in. Expand the belly. Exhale. Letting the abdomen fall. And do that again. Inhale, exhale. Bringing both arms down by your side. Fingers lightly brush the backs of your heels if you have long arms. If not, knees over the ankles. Turn your toes in. We're going to move in dynamic bridge. Lower the back to the floor. Peel the back off the floor as you lift the arms and bring them back. Exhale. All the way down, a vertebra at a time, your pelvic tilting. Lift the pelvis, keep that pelvic tilt. Inhale, lift the arms, press into the heels, drive it into the heels so those feet stay planted. Exhale, down, dynamic bridge pose. Okay, so keep moving. Pelvic tilt, rolling up the spine here, arms back, drive it through your heels, tuck your chin, exhaling down. Moving up and down. One more time, inhaling, lift the spine, take your time. Tailbone tucks. And then exhale down. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. You can lift your head and shoulders. Now, if you have a strap, you can always pause and get your strap if it's not right with you. If you don't have a strap, you can do it without, but it's much nicer with, so it can be a tie or a sash. Okay? Because we're going to stretch the legs and the hips right now before we turn around. So we're going to take the strap around the ball of the left foot. So I bring the strap right near my toes and I press my heel upward. I'm pulling down on the strap. I'm pressing that heel up. Yep, just pulling down, down, down here, holding that posture, breathing into the back of this leg. So this is proprioception. We are pressing down on those proprioceptors located in the muscles and joints. It helps me when I pull down firmly, get out of my brain into my body, right? The body mitigates the effects of the brain mitigates the effects of the body, you know, going up and down here, right? So it meets in the middle and very powerful with the affirmations, okay? So I want you to hold that. And we're trying to change the thinking brain to think more positively, grow new paths, new neural pathways in the brain, positive thinking. So we're going to breathe in, breathe out. I'm going to take the strap in both hands. I'm going to reel that leg a little closer. And even if you have it tied, you can still kind of bring it back. And bring that leg closer to your face and hold. Straighten out your right leg. And here, we're going to take the leg over to the right. If you want to try something different, if you have a long strap, you can also take the strap around the back of the right side of your neck. Left hand holds the strap out to the side, and the leg is going to go over to the right. Now, this is the thing. You want to flex your right foot. Keep your feet very active, press out, and you will feel a very big tension, a very big stretch on that outer left hip. So hold that, and you can look away or you can look up, but you can even look towards your right foot. It's up to you. So this is an internal rotation of the hip. We're going to come back again. Going to come back. So here, you can either just hold the strap, bring your leg out to the left, or you can switch the strap to the outside of the left side of your neck. Right hand holding the strap. If the strap becomes across your neck, you're just doing it wrong. So you want to take that off. So bring the leg out to the left. Keep your right heel extending like you have a wall. Sometimes I'll do this leg lift on a wall. I'll press my foot into a wall. So the leg that's on the ground, I'm keeping that right into the wall, pushing. So I get a very good stretch. And again, this left leg, it can go up higher, it can go lower. It depends on you and what you can tolerate, you know, where your sweet edge is, right? You don't want to be complacent, right? And let it just go wherever you're comfortable. You want to give yourself a little more, which is going to that sweet edge, okay? A little more than being in that complacent place. All right. Bring your leg back. And release the leg all the way down to the floor and take a break. Feel that. All right, let's go to the right foot. We're going to loop the ball of the right foot. And here again, I want you to reach up with your right hand and pull down firmly and get that strap around near the toes. You know, so when I pull down, I really feel that heel rise. I can feel it through the backs of my leg. And this knee can be bent, it's fine. You do want to, again, not be too complacent, but don't push it. So keep a soft knee if you need it, or maybe you're very bent. That's okay. You're still getting a stretch here in the legs. So breathe into the back of that leg. Feel that stretch. Take the arms back. Pull that leg a little closer. Gently pull in, you know, and extend through that left heel like that left foot is on a wall. You're pushing that left foot into that wall. Let's try taking the strap around the back of the left side of the neck. Right arm is out to the side, holding the strap. The leg goes over to the left. You're gonna love these leg lifts. They're great for the legs, great for your hamstrings and hips. So I'm internally rotating the hip now. So you can hold a strap if you're assisting yourself with the left hand. You can bring that leg up more towards left shoulder, Or maybe it's too much. Maybe you have to keep your leg down more, below the hip, okay? In line with the hip. Or maybe you can go pretty high. Look away from the foot if that works for you. And bringing that leg back. Switch the strap to the other side of the neck, which would be your right side if you're doing it like this. Or you just bring it over if you're not doing it like this. And bringing the leg out to the right. Now here, I want to extend through that left heel. I'm pushing into that wall. I'm going to look away towards my left as I hold this posture. And maybe I'll take my right hand and pull up on that leg a little bit. And I'm getting a little more stretch in the hamstrings and groin and hip. Externally rotating the hip. And then bring the leg back and completely relax that right leg. Take a moment. Now I'm going to do a reading for you today. And the reading, I have been doing this one all week. And if you were in my other class, you might have heard it. But it's always good. It's such a good one. It's always good to hear it again. I can find it. Here we go. Here we go. Every day we get messages from the media that we're lacking. No matter what we've got or who we are, it is never good enough. When we constantly desire things that we don't have, we feel deficient, anxious, and jealous. The fact that we don't own a brand new car every year is not the cause of our discontent. Believing that we're deficient is the problem. It's easy to accept circumstances when things are going our way, but many of us are perfectionists, and everything we do must be of the finest quality, or we won't do it at all. We need to begin practicing the art of self-acceptance. Try a new sport, a game, or recipe. Adopt a non-competitive attitude and let yourself be a beginner. See how many mistakes you can make. If you miss the ball or create an inedible meal, let it be okay. The world will not end if your team loses or your cornbread has the consistency of a brick. Being partial only to familiar paths in life leads us down the road to prejudice. Bias on a large or small scale causes injury to both parties. Once we accept the diversity within ourselves, including our strengths and weaknesses, we can begin to accept the multidimensional world. We don't have to like everyone. But learning tolerance is crucial to maintaining a peaceful world. Ageism, sexism, homophobia, and racism are as prevalent as the common cold, but far more fatal. The paradoxical attitude, I'm better than you, or its flip side, you're superior to me, puts bars around our humanity. By not accepting or denying the things we dislike in ourselves, we create disease and segregation from our inner being. Okay, everybody, roll to your side and come to table. So you're going to come onto your mat with your hands under your shoulders, knees under the hip. If you need knee support, absolutely get that, okay? And also you might want to fold up the mat under your hands or make a fist, right? Or even if you have blocks, use blocks under your hands. We're going to tuck the chin and round the spine. We're going to do some cat-cow. We're going to inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the head. Exhale, coming down. And you're just moving here in cat-cow, up and down. Next time you come to your cat posture, tucking your chin, you're going to hold that. You're going to hold that, pull the belly in, hold that cat. Inhale, you're going to come up for cat and hold. Take a couple of breaths. Don't hold your breath, but just hold the posture. Exhale for cat. Hold the posture, but not the breath. Inhale for cow. And then tuck your tailbone under and go back to your heels. Drop your elbows. Inhale, come up. Exhale back. So you're just moving in this dynamic fashion. Cat, child to cow. Moving forward and back. Okay, just keep moving. You can't do this wrong, you know, it'll, whatever you do, it'll be fine, but keep moving. And then walk your hands in front of your shoulders. Now you can continue this, go back actually to puppy pose and come up for a baby up dog. Otherwise, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. All right, pull the belly in, press into your heels, lift your fingers, press into the heel of the hand, and then upward facing dog. Press into the balls of your fingers, you know, those pads of your fingers. Downward facing dog, so knee down, knee up, basically. Upward facing, and move at your own rate. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I accept the ups and downs of life. 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 Draw the knees down to the mat. Take your knees as wide as the mat. Touch your toes. Slide back towards your heels. Forehead down. Arms extended. So if you're able to, you might need a blanket to extend the arms like this out in front of you. This is a wonderful stretch for your spine. Yep, just breathe here. If you're having trouble, make a couple of fists, maybe your hips are in the air, and rest. I rest in my capacity to trust and endure. I rest in my capacity to trust and endure. I rest in my capacity to trust and endure. Let's come all the way up to our knees. Take your right foot forward, your left foot forward, and come all the way up. Turn towards me, towards in mountain posture. I want you to roll those shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down, up, back and down. And I also like squares. I'll bring my shoulders back. I'll drop them down. I'll move them forward all the way up. Square them right back and down and forward and up and back, right? In a square. And then bring them up, bring them back, bring them down and rest. In mountain posture, look at your feet, raise your toes, raise your heel, rock front to back, side to side, tuck that tailbone. I face life's challenges with an open heart. I face life's challenges with an open heart. I face life's challenges with an open heart. And breathe. And remember, you can repeat that with me. Again, it's very powerful. This is the Yoga Warriors method. All right. Moon salutation. We'll give it a try. All right. So what I want you to do is bring your hands to your heart, arms and legs out, 5-pointed star. Bring your hands to your hips. Now I want you to, I use my mat as my guide. That's how I am. And so I want you to point your left foot towards the left front corner of your mat. I'm going to have you turn your right foot towards the right front corner of your mat. So you're like this. And we're going to start with the goddess. We're going to bend the elbows. palms face inward, and I'm gonna bend my knees. So here I'm trying to keep my torso aligned. Right? I don't wanna be forward like this. I'm trying to keep an aligned torso here. Squeeze the shoulder blades back, lift those arms, sink down. So this is goddess. And then lift the arms up in a big V for victory pose. Exhale, goddess. Come down a little deeper. Inhale, victory pose. Exhale, goddess. A little deeper. Inhale, victory. Again, exhale, goddess. I love this posture, this movement. Really good for our hips too. And victory. All right. So we're going to do this. We're going to turn our left foot in, our heel back. I'm going to turn my right foot toward the short end of the mat, something like this. Trying to get my hips square to the short end. I'm going to bring my arms in. I'm going to bend the right knee. Warrior one, lifting up, bending upward for warrior one. And I'm driving it through all 4 points of the left foot in the right heel. I'm going to come forward, extended warrior over the right leg. Coming back for warrior one. And straighten your front knee. Turn your feet in the same direction. Salute the moon. And then I'm going to rotate again. Left foot, short end of the mat, right heel back. I'm turning these hips to face the short end. I'm going to bend this left knee, reach up through these arms. And warrior one. Extended warrior. That just means I'm bending from my hip and bending forward. Looking at the floor. Warrior one. If your arms are just not happening, you can keep your hands at your hip. Turn your feet in the same direction. Salute the moon. All right, angle. We're going to turn the right foot towards the short end of the mat. I'm bringing my arms down now. Finally, have some relief. You're going to hold the elbows or hold the wrist. Now I'm facing as much as I can. I'm trying to get these hips to face again, short end of my mat. I'm going to exhale back. And then I'm going to lead with my heart. Good affirmation. I lead with my heart. I lead with my heart. I lead with my heart. So I'm going to look down at my foot and maybe go all the way down. So if you get dizzy, you're going to stay up. Okay, you're not going to go all the way down. All right? So drive it through your right heel, the outer back heel here. Keep your feet steady. Inhale, coming back up. Let's try that again. Exhale back. Let's lead with the heart. Moving forward here. And all the way down. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale back. Bend your knee now. I'm going to have you bend it. So see that? You're bending it again. But this time, you can either be here, stay right like this. You can come a little lower, but you can, some of you might be able to come right inside that right knee. My right shoulder is next to the inside of my right knee for extended warrior. Now I'm going to come all the way up, driving it through my right heel and my left outer back heel. I'm straightening the knee. I'm going to exhale back and come to center. Turn my feet in the same direction. We have to pause. Salute the moon. And then as I turn my left foot, I'm bringing that arms down. That's how you flow smoothly. One movement flows into the other. It's so beautiful. Exhale back. Lead with your heart. I lead with my heart. I lead with my heart. I lead with my heart. Coming down. Now this knee, this left knee is slightly soft. It's not bent, but it's a little soft. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, back. Let's do that one more time, just like that. So I am rooting through that back foot. I'm holding my balance through that back foot. And I can relax my toes in the front here. I'm driving it through the left heel. Again, the knee is slightly soft, coming all the way down, or maybe not. Remember I said on the other side, keep your head up if you get dizzy. Coming down, inhale, coming up. Slight back bend again. Now I'm gonna bend this front knee, and I might wiggle my feet out a little more. Give me a little more space when I bend my knee, but it's up to you. I bend the knee, and you can stay like this and come up, or maybe lower, or maybe all the way down. Drawing left shoulder inside the knee. Keep outer back heel pressing down. All 4 points of my foot are really on that mat. Inhale, pressing up, driving it through the left heel. Exhale back. Turn your feet in the same direction. Salute the moon. Bring your hands together, namaste hands, and bring them to your heart. Step, jump, walk, whatever you want, back to mountain posture on your mat. Take a moment, take a pause. I want you to feel that in the body, the moon salutation. Take a moment. Bringing your hands to your heart. Let's try that one more time, okay? Because sometimes when we do it twice, it's a little easier. I'm going to take my legs and arms out. We're in a 5-pointed star. Put your hands on your hips and kind of look down at your foot, your feet here. I'm turning my right foot towards the front corner, turning my left foot towards that front corner. So they're kind of out, maybe 11 and 1 o'clock kind of thing. And we are going to go down, bend the knee. Let's bend these elbows, squeeze back. In fact, let's do a couple of these, just some. So it's a great exercise. So I come down to goddess. I come up to victory. I come down to goddess. Back up to victory. And you want to keep these knees out to the side. So these knees are out and you're sitting down, right? And see how I can even wiggle my toes. The weight's in the heels and down and then back up for victory. Back down, come down a little lower. Come down, down, down. Keep your chest up. And then victory, one more. Coming down, 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 down. Back, squeeze the shoulder blades back. And back up for victory. Great. Bring your arms near your ears. Slide left heel back, right foot forward. Okay, so you got a straight knee here. But we are going to bend the right knee, warrior one, and reach up through those arms. So pressing through outer back heel, all 4 points of the back foot and the front heel. Coming forward. You're just sort of looking down at the floor over your right knee. Pull that back foot back. Back to warrior one. You're making a half moon with your fingers in your body. Keep that right knee out to the side as you hold a pose. And then straighten that front knee. Turn your feet in the same direction. Salute the moon. Rotate the feet. So now my left foot is the front one. My right heel is back. I'm going to bend the knee. Lift your heart. Extend through those arms. Extended warrior. Inhale, coming back up. Warrior one. Straighten the front knee. Turn your feet in the same direction. Salute the moon. Remember, if your arms are tired, you can bring them down. Let's bring them down now anyways. So I bring them down. I start turning the right foot. That's how we flow. I bring the hands behind my back. Maybe I'll hold my elbows. Some of you more experienced yogis can touch the hands together, little fingers, and all the fingers touch in the back. But for this, I'm going to hold on to my elbows. Exhale slightly back. So here's the humble warrior or angle posture. So I want you to keep your right knee straight but slightly soft. You're going to find where you're more comfortable, how low you can go here. Exhale down. Inhale, we'll do this twice. Inhale up, exhale back. Here comes our second one. We're just moving rhythmically, slowly with breath. Your exhale is down. In through your nose as you come up. You're expanding, you're getting wider here. Now you're going to bend the knee in the front. If you have to wiggle your foot out, go ahead. And I am going to bring that right shoulder inside that right knee. Or you might be higher up than this, and allowing the crown of the head to relax down. So you're letting the weight of the crown of the head do the work here. Bring you forward. Now I'm going to press to all 4 points of the back foot in the right heel. As I inhale, come back up, exhale back, find my way back here. Turn my feet in the same direction, salute the moon, and then rotate. Last side, left foot forward, right heel back, and I'm coming in. I'm bringing this internal rotation in the hip here. Okay, I'm going to take my arms behind my back, exhale back, lead with the heart, right? I lead with my heart. I lead with my heart. I lead with my heart. Inhale, coming up. Exhale back. I'll do one more like this, and this will humble warrior. I'm bringing the hips back. I'm moving forward, long spine, all the way down. Exhale, soft knee. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. I wiggle my foot out a little more. I'm going to bend that left knee. I'm going to go inside here. So you might just be here or here. You know, maybe you can go a little lower. Maybe you can go all the way down, right? And I'm pressing through all 4 points of that right foot and my left heel. Okay, breathe here. Take a next in-breath. Push yourself back up. Exhale back. Coming to center. Turn your feet in the same direction. Salute the moon. Bring your hands together to your heart. And walk, step, jump your feet back in together. And relax in mountain. And you might want to close your eyes or keep your eyes softly focused and just feel the effects of the moon salutation. Exhale through your mouth. Get rid of any excess tension that you might be holding. Just get rid of it. Take your feet apart, and this can be just a little more than hip width, a ragdoll position. Bend your knees and sort of hold on here to your thighs. Draw your head down, you know, just looking down at the floor. So this is a modification in ragdoll. Or you can come down more. Hold your elbows, hold your upper arms, sway the body side to side. Or release your arms and hang here. Let the arms and the head do the work. I release all tension and anxieties. I release all tension and anxieties. I release all tension and anxieties. You can roll up or walk your hands up your legs, back up to mountain. Come back in. Again, take a rest. Shoulders back. Heart lifted, sternum lifted, chin in. Tuck that tailbone and feel that energy, that prana, that life energy. As we move in our yoga postures, we're bringing in more life energy. We have, as yogis speak about those 5 bodies, right? And inside, in the very middle, is the Atman, there's the self, and there's that inner joy. It's all these layers of the onion that we have to peel through to get through to our inner joy. And it's all that stuff that we have in our world. So it takes a long time, you know, to work through those layers of the onion, as you know. All right. All right, we're gonna come down to the floor. We are actually gonna lie on our back. Pretty good, huh? And just take a resonance posture. Take just a prone shavasana for just a moment, because I want you to feel the effects of the moon salutation and the other postures too. Just notice the effects. Just allow the shoulders to roll back. Allow yourself to settle in. Try not to hold any tension. Allow it. Allow gravity to take over here. Couple more breaths in and out through your nose. And when you're ready, I'm going to have you roll over, bend your knees, or bend one knee, and take your left hand to the floor, roll over onto your stomach. Take your legs wide, toes face outward. You're going to cross your arms in front of you. Place your forehead on your forearms. And breathe here. And bring the elbows in a little bit so you're lifting your chest. You want to be lifting up off the floor just a little. Your belly's on the floor, but your chest is not. It's lifted up. And that's so you can practice your diaphragmatic breath. So when you breathe in, you notice your abdomen pull out. And as you breathe out, the abdomen comes in. You want to be aware of that. And I feel safe and secure in my connection to the earth. I feel safe and secure in my connection to the earth. I feel safe and secure in my connection to the earth. I feel safe and secure in my connection to the earth. Bringing your legs back in. So here, I want you to bring your arms out to the sides, turn your fingers outward onto the floor, and heel the hands inward. So we're going to do a variation cobra. So first I want you to not do anything with your legs. Relax your legs and use your hands to lift yourself up. The elbows are out to the side. And then you're going to exhale down. Inhale up. Try to just relax the legs. Exhale down. Now I want you to firm up your legs this next time. You're going to firm them up. You're going to press down into the floor, squeeze the buttocks, and see what that feels like to you, activating the lower body. And then bending, keeping the elbows bent and out to the side, we come back down to the forehead. Inhale, squeeze those shoulder blades back, lift, squeeze the buttocks, firm the legs, exhale down. Turn the cheek to the side, relax the arms, palms up, and bend the knees and roll and just really rock side to side like windshield wipers. Bringing the legs back down, we're going to bring the hands to our sides again. So this time, you find what you like. Relaxed legs or tense, or squeezing the buttocks. And come up, and I want you to hold that. Keep the elbows out to the side. So you're kind of like this, you're like this in Cobra, all right? This kind of helps relieve the shoulders a little bit. Easier for some people, okay? And hopefully everyone feels okay in this. Or if there's a Cobra pose you like, you can do that. So you're pressing down through your pubic bone, you're lifting up here, but you're not lifting your pelvis, like you're keeping it down. It's really almost from my belly button up, here. Breathe here a couple of times. Exhale, turn your cheek to the other side. Completely relax, bend your knees. The windshield wiper will reset your back. Side to side here. Bring your legs down. Press yourself very carefully onto your knees. Hopefully that's okay. Grab a blanket and back into that child pose. So I want your knees wide again. Wide as your mat, toes tucked, sinking back, stretching those arms out. You can even come onto your fingertips, lengthening here. And to counter stretch that back bend, we'll walk our hands to the left side, all the way to the left, all the way to the front, and then all the way to the right. And I want you to also shift your hip to the left heel. All the way to the front, bring your hips down towards the heels. And then all the way to the left, shift your hip to the right heel. And then back to center. Come back up for a little more cat-cow. So tuck your chin, round your spine. Inhale, come up. One more. Exhale. Inhale. And then take yourself down to your mat. Again, back on our backs, okay? For some twisting, which helps bring everything back to balance here. So tuck the tailbone, right? We're gonna cross that right leg over left. If you have a blanket, you might want that. So if you do have one, grab it, just put it under your knees. So I'm gonna shift my hips to the right. I'll drop my knees over to the blanket on the left, or it can go towards the floor, the legs can go to the floor. Take your right arm out, you can look to the right, shift your left shoulder over a little to get the right one down. You can use your left hand to press on the outer thigh, right? Outer part of your knee, whatever works. And then breathe here. So try to release, try not to hold in your body. Notice, do a quick body scan. Notice if you're holding your shoulders up or you're squeezing something, tensing up somewhere, even in the muscles of the face, calm them. Relax the muscles of the face. Coming back up to center, bring yourself in the center, cross left leg over right. You can take the blanket to the other side of your mat, shift your hips left, drop the knees to the right side. Look away from the knees. As you're ready, come back up to center, hug your knees to your chest because you want to reset things a little bit here. You can lift your head and shoulders too. And then straighten your legs, bring your legs to the mat, bring your arms out to the side. And you can use that blanket if you would like. You can roll it under your neck. You could always do that. You know, just give it a little roll under your neck. And then I want you to exhale. Just get rid of tension. You know, get rid of any holding. Exhaling. So if you feel like, gee, I want to sit up, do sit on a blanket or something like that, or a pillow, okay? And today I'm going to do meditation on loving kindness, and you can recite the line that I say after me, and you can recite it silently. And it's going to go all into those circles, you know, and we always start with loving kindness with ourselves, and then we bring it out into the circle. Okay, so a very powerful practice. You can actually learn it fairly easily yourself, you know. My heart fills with loving kindness. I love myself. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be liberated. May all beings in this vicinity be happy. May they be peaceful. May they be liberated. May all beings in this state be happy. May they be peaceful. May they be liberated. May all beings in the country be happy. May they be peaceful. May they be liberated. May all beings in North America be happy. May they be peaceful. May they be liberated. May all beings on the planet be happy. May they be peaceful. May they be liberated. May my parents be happy. May they be well. May they be peaceful. May they be liberated. May my friends be happy. May they be well. May they be peaceful. May they be liberated. May my enemies be happy. May they be well. May they be peaceful. May they be liberated. May all beings be free from internal strife. May all beings be free from mental troubles. May all beings be free from physical troubles. May all beings be able to continue their bodily life without disturbance. If I've hurt anyone knowingly or unknowingly in thought, word, or deed, I ask their forgiveness. If anyone has hurt me knowingly or unknowingly in thought, word, or deed, I extend my forgiveness. May all beings everywhere, whether near or far, whether known to me or unknown to me, may they be happy, may they be peaceful, and may they be liberated. As you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes. Come back into the room you're in very gently. Bring your knees towards you and just roll to your side. Take your time. You can even pause on your side. And press yourself up just like water, like you're just a stream of water and you're just coming up slowly. Finding maybe your seat, maybe closing your eyes or looking down, whatever works. And I'd like to end class today with the Shantipata. And that means a calling out for peace. May there be peace in heaven, peace in the skies, and peace on earth. May all the waters know peace. May all the herbs and plants know peace. May the great trees of the forest know peace. May all the forces of the universe know peace. The immense transcendent reality is peace. May all know peace. Peace and only peace, and may that peace come unto me. Om, peace, peace, and peace. Namaste, everyone. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Thank you for coming and have a wonderful day. See you again. Miss Lucy, Central Mass Yoga, Yoga Warriors International. Take care. Be well.